Hey Vikings fans! What's up, Skull Nation? It's your diehard Minnesota Vikings supporter here, diving into the latest Minnesota Vikings news that's got me fired up. Today we're talking about our superstar wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, and how his selfless attitude is shining brighter than ever, even in a tough season. Can you believe how this guy turns potential frustrations into team-building moments? Stick around because this story from our recent Week 14 win is pure gold. Picture this, we're wire-to-wire dominating, and the offense draws up the perfect play. Aaron Jones is in pass protection, but he lunges just a bit, chipping Bobby Wagner instead of squaring him up. Wagner blitzes through, forcing our young QB J.J. McCarthy off his spot, and what could have been a 45-yard TD bomb to Jefferson turns into a 16-yard scramble. Man, as a fan, my heart sank watching that. But here's the hook. Jones heads to the sideline, towel over his face, feeling like he let his buddy down. He can't even look at Jefferson, owning up to the mistake right away. This moment sets the stage for something bigger than stats. It's about brotherhood in purple and gold. What do you think? Have you seen plays like this flip the script on team chemistry? Jefferson looks over and asks, "What do you mean?" No anger, no blame, just curiosity. Jones explains it was his fault on that protection, and instead of dwelling on the missed opportunity, Jefferson flips it positive. He tells Jones, "No, you're good, bro. I'm more worried about winning than stats." Vikings fans, doesn't that give you chills? That's the heart of a true leader. He goes on, saying this is when he's having the most fun, seeing guys smiling on the sideline. Jefferson makes it about the team, not himself. It's always bigger than him, as Jones reflected. How inspiring is that in Minnesota Vikings news? Share in the comments if you've got a favorite Jefferson moment like this. This selfless vibe? It's revealing a side of Jefferson we might not always see amid his historic stats. As the 22nd overall pick in 2020, he's delivered 5 epic seasons, but year 6 hasn't maximized his talent yet. Still, our roller coaster calendar highlights his brilliance beyond the numbers. Who's with me in appreciating the full JJ package? Jefferson's first 5 years were straight fire, generational talent on full display. But this season's ups and downs? They're showcasing his patience and team-first mentality. Teammates like McCarthy are witnessing it firsthand. Young gun at 22 with just single-digit starts. McCarthy's handling the noise like a vet, feeding the ball to our phenom. He praises Jefferson for not being a me guy like some receivers league-wide. Even in tough times, JJ's response amplifies his elite status. Wearing that C on his chest? It's amazing. Vikings Nation, how do you think this leadership impacts our young QB? Drop your thoughts below. Around the league, you see diva receivers, but not our Justin. McCarthy noted after his breakthrough against Washington, 163 yards, 3 TDs, that Jefferson's poise is unreal. Frustrating games? Sure, but his attitude toward the team stays golden. That's what makes him the greatest in the world. TJ Hawkinson echoes this, saying Jefferson's vocal leadership this year shows his evolution. When Hawkinson joined mid-season 3 years ago, JJ was quiet, focused on the playbook. Now, he's front and center pushing the team. Minnesota Vikings fans, isn't it wild how stars grow? Between low-output games, like 2 catches for 4 yards in Seattle with rookie Max Brosmer starting, or 2 for 11 against the Commanders, Hawkinson highlights JJ's growth as a person. Being vocal is huge, he says. How has this changed our offense? Let's discuss in the comments. Hawkinson points to Jefferson's competitiveness, rooted in hating to lose, even in board games. This season, he's running routes as fast as ever, routing defenders like a boss. Unfortunately, things haven't gone as planned for anyone, but JJ presses on, working his craft. He's still doing everything to be the greatest wide receiver ever. We're all frustrated with the sub-.500 record, but that doesn't mean he's bowed out. No way, snaps show the opposite. Vikings faithful, what keeps you hopeful in tough times like this? His total impact is clearer than ever. King of the route tree, willing to do the dirty work. As the face of the franchise, a global celeb with Paris Fashion Week cameos and Prime Video roles, he champions teammates. A marvel in his prime, yet a paragon of patience. Skol. On November 16th, he blasted Bears safety Kevin Byard 3 for a Jordan Mason TD, headlines everywhere. December 7th? First read on a third down pass, but when McCarthy hits Addison for 21 yards in a void created by coverage on JJ, he's hyped like a proud dad. Spinning, pointing, clapping, pure energy. Head coach Kevin O'Connell calls him a coach on the field. Football IQ off the charts, handling every coverage known to man. His physical skills and impact on the organization. Phenomenal. Minnesota Vikings news like this reminds us why he's the best. Defenses treat him differently, but he learns and grows. Plays at an elite level mentally and physically. Influences way beyond the building. Fans, how does JJ's brainpower change games for us? Your opinions matter. Comment now. The outcome of a play doesn't define Jefferson's bonds with teammates. If he doesn't catch it, no biggie, he's a force multiplier, boosting confidence in the huddle. His gravity frees others up. And when someone else shines, nobody's more excited. O'Connell raves about his leadership, character as a captain driving the organization. No matter the stats or his face, he's the same guy. After smothering Washington, the coach couldn't say enough. Vikings fans, doesn't this make you proud? Even without a smile, he means the world to us. With Cowboys prep in full swing, O'Connell reiterated it. Tribulations haven't changed his heart. How has this season tested and proven our stars? Let's hear your takes. On December 2nd, post a raw Pacific Northwest loss. It was Jones' 31st birthday, bigger than football. Jones and his twin Alvin spot Justin's dad John in the parking lot, thinking coincidence. They enter the restaurant for a low-key family dinner. Guided to a private room, the door opens, and there are Justin, John, and Elaine Jefferson at the table. Jones couldn't believe it. Speaks volumes about JJ, sharing time in a busy, snowy week. When Jones mentioned not wanting to bother, JJ laughed it off. It's never about jets, always bigger. Over 2 years, their friendship grew. Mutual respect before Jones joined last season. Now, it's brotherhood. Minnesota Vikings bonds like this fuel our fire. Jones, a Pro Bowler with over 10,000 scrimmage yards, led the NFL in TDs, endeared to rival fans. But with JJ, it's natural, they click on and off the field. When one turns up, the other matches. Locked in for life, brothers. Their families blend. Jones sees Elaine like his mom, John like his dad. Trusts them with his kids when needed. Part of each other's village. Vikings Nation. Isn't this the family vibe we love? This widens our view. 2025 isn't a wash. As the youngest to 8,000 receiving yards, his routes, body control, hands are breathtaking. But his grace as a teammate, a leader we follow passionately. Jones says JJ wants him to succeed like a father would, not common. That amazement? It raises voices. Fans, what makes Jefferson special to you beyond catches? Skol forever. This Minnesota Vikings news on Justin's influence has me pumped for what's next. If you're as passionate as me, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your take on JJ's leadership? Subscribe for more Vikings updates, and share this with your fellow fans. Let's keep the purple pride alive.